Now guys, some people are reporting that they have received only half of the stimulus payments. So I want you guys to keep an eye out on the amount of stimulus money they receive from the IRS and the Treasury. But first folks, remember that I'm still doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. This upcoming Friday, I'll be announcing 2 winners of a free $100 Amazon gift card. And if you would like to enter this free Amazon gift card giveaway, then you just have to subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would like the most up-to-date, reliable stimulus check news and the latest news surrounding your SSI, SSDI payments, and also Direct Express news. So yeah guys, the winners will be announced this Friday. So if you are a married couple and file your taxes jointly, but you only received half your stimulus payment, you may be getting it in 2 parts. That means you might be getting 2 different stimulus payments. If you file jointly, a way to check this is to go to the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website. First, check using the request information for one of the spouses. Then do it again for the other. And you may find that the dates for when the IRS gives you your money for each person are different. That's at least according to multiple sources. If a couple with a dependent file jointly, then it appears the $1,400 for the dependent may be split between the 2 payments. For instance, a couple who is expecting $4,200 in total may get 2 payments of $2,100. That's $1,400 for the spouse and $700 for your dependents. In addition guys, if you already checked it once and it said both spouses will get the money the same day, then be sure to check it again. Some people were reporting that the date for one of the payments had changed since the first day that they checked it. And for those of you on SSI and SSDI payments, well, the US Treasury has started sending out the $1,400 stimulus checks as part of the American Rescue Plan. But here's the important information. The IRS says that the payments will be sent to people who did not file a return, but receive Social Security retirement, survivors, SSDI, railroad retirement benefits, as well as SSI, and even veteran affairs benefits. But still, the IRS has not confirmed the official payment date. Social Security recipients will get the payment the same way that they would normally receive the Social Security benefits. The Treasury Department has already sent out 90 million economic impact payments, and that's worth around $240 billion in total. But most of these payments were sent via direct deposit. The Treasury has also sent out over 150,000 checks worth $442 million. And I want you guys to know that no action is needed by most taxpayers to receive the payments, and that it will be sent automatically and similar to how people receive the first and second round of stimulus checks. And according to Newsweek, federal benefits are usually distributed to SSI and SSDI recipients via the Direct Express card account. And the US Bureau of Fiscal Service also explained that federal benefit payments, like those on SSI and SSDI, are required to receive your payment electronically. So you must either have the money deposited directly to a bank, credit union, and you might even get your money each month on a Direct Express prepaid debit card. But you guys have to know that only current Direct Express card holders can receive their round of stimulus payments. That's according to the Direct Express website. The SSA even said on March 12th that the IRS is reviewing the tax provisions of the American Rescue Plan. The administration also claims that they will add helpful Q&As to the page, like how they did during the first and second round of stimulus checks. And for those of you that have not received the direct deposit, the IRS says that the speed delivery of the payments to reach as many people as possible, that some of the payments will be sent in the mail as a debit card. The form of payment for the third stimulus payments may differ from the first 2. Residents can check the status of the third stimulus check using the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website, and that is being updated every single day. Now that's all the news in this video. If you guys found this video useful and helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and leave a comment down below. Until next time everybody, have a great day and stay safe.
Obligation to stamp out these despicable violations and to protect workers regardless of where they are in the world. This is about our values, but it's also about consequences here at home. American consumers are unwittingly buying products made with forced labor at their local clothing stores. American workers are being placed in the impossible position of competing against forced labor and child labor. And big American corporations, which have spent decades moving jobs overseas, are taking advantage of forced labor to improve their profitability. Mr. Rona, are corporations doing enough themselves to scrutinize their own supply chain forced labor accountable? And that means corporations should not be allowed to hide behind cheap talk or opaque audit processes. They need to show us that their supply chains are clean and to face meaningful consequences if they are not. We also need to pass meaningful anti-corruption legislation to prevent corporate lobbyists from sabotaging efforts to put our core values ahead of corporate profits. Under no circumstances should our supply chain support the repression of workers' rights overseas or undercut workers' rights and workers' economic security here at home. It is long past time that corporations are held to account for their complicity in forced labor. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back my time.
Jobs, if we were properly measuring unemployment, it would register over 9%. We need both relief for the people who are suffering because of what's happened with the economy. We need to defeat the pandemic. This package really does that. It provides substantial aid. There'll be $1,400 checks going out to the members of 85% of American households, $3,000 payments to children, $3,600 for children under 6, unemployment compensation that will extend through Labor Day, money to address the eviction crisis, to address people who are behind on their mortgage payments. We have 22 million Americans who say they don't have enough to eat. There's additional money for food stamps. State and local governments have already laid off 1.4 million workers, and they're going to get the money that they need to keep those essential workers on the payrolls. And we need to open schools quickly and safely, and this package has the money to do that. So I believe there's enough support in this package to relieve suffering and to get the economy quickly back on track. I'm hopeful that if we defeat the pandemic, that we can have the economy back near full employment next year. And I think this is the package we need to do that.
How about inflation, though? Your predecessor, Larry Summers, has warned of the dangers. Economist Mark Zandi says investors are underestimating the dangers. If we get back to full employment, could we see inflation surge? How big a problem is that?
Well, you know, policymaking is about identifying and addressing risks. And the most significant risk we face is a workforce that's scarred by a long period of unemployment. People being out of work, not able to find jobs, can have a permanent effect on their well-being. I think that's the most significant risk. Is there a risk of inflation? I think there's a small risk, and I think it's manageable.